We are born with responsibility. It just happened that I felt that very early because of the circumstances of my birth. I was born in February 1943 in the midst of the Second World War as a Jewish child in war-torn Amsterdam. Under at that moment the occupation of National Socialism came from Germany. And of course my parents had to find a hiding place, and it was very difficult to find a hiding place from them and me together. So my mother had to part with me, and she didn't want to till that day that the Gestapo came into her home. It was too late. And then the Gestapo leader, my father, told me, looked at me, the baby of 3 months old, and then said, "Schade, dass er ein Jude ist. What a pity that this is a Jewish child." And my father retorted, whatever happens to him, he is lucky to be a Jew because he will never be a child of murderers. And the man slashed at my father, slapped him, cursed him, and then on the top of his voice said, "You are too dirty, we are coming tomorrow to take you." And there were tears in his eyes. My father always said, those tears saved our lives. And the responsibility was of course not conscious with me. But what it means, and a lesson which always I carry with me, is that as long as a gaze of a baby, the eyes of a baby can still reach the heart, even if the heart has been surrounded by prejudice and indoctrination and the gravity of evil, it can reach the heart and nothing is lost. And then the foster mother who saved me, who took me in later, a German-born woman, one of the many German citizens who resisted, born, married to a Dutch Catholic, both piously Catholic, opened their doors for the baby, risking their lives. And my foster father was killed trying to save me and another Jewish girl. And again, the lesson is that there is a choice. And when I asked in a school, a basic school, and the moment I take my responsibility as a rabbi, I became a rabbi of the Jewish community, and recently, a few years ago, I established together with others a day of respect in schools, and it grew. Over 2,000 schools have participated, 13th of November of 2008, in this day of respect. And I'm in one of those classrooms, and I ask children of 11, 12 years old, 10, how much time did my foster mother have to decide to take me in with all the risks, or to think German soldiers come to have tea with me because I'm the only one who speaks German that well, and I have a son that I have to protect, and a husband, and it's too difficult. How much time did she have the choice to close the door or to open the door? And the boy said, 2 minutes, and the other child said, 30 seconds. And then a boy looked at me and said, no time, sir. And I've included this in a speech I was allowed to make together with people from different religions who came from all over the world in the Peace Palace in The Hague in the presence of the Queen of Holland, only the 10th of December of 2008, because we celebrated the 60th anniversary of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And I chose to give the wisdom of the boy and said, these are the no-time decisions that will determine maybe the fate of humanity and the planet. So responsibility is for me, for all of us, expressed in the picture that I carry in my soul. And this baby, in a suitcase with holes in it, held by a resistance fighter in the midst of war. The question is, will the door be opened, or will the door be closed? And now, I'm a grandfather of 6 grandchildren, with whom I jump and joyful in a few months' time, God willing. My eldest one, Elian, will become bat mitzvah in a special ceremony in the Jewish community. And I feel not so privileged. Somebody asked me in another school, a girl of 15 years, a few years ago, actually said to me, you say that you were lucky to survive. But that's not the truth. God wanted you to survive. And so you can teach us. And I immediately answered, God wanted every child to survive. God wants every child to survive. But I was lucky to fall in the hands of people who understood this. And I can only hope that people all over the world will understand that. And for the survival of the children's children will wake up and take responsibility to be of service to each other and make this a paradise that God wants it to be. And over all this, I see myself holding the knob of the door in my hands. And all of us, the door is in our hands. And the glimpse we see are children who have no air, no water, no education, are thrown from place to place by war, are being kidnapped and used and misused and raped to serve into armies, who have at the moment no chance. And look at us, and look at me. Will we open the door, or will we close the door? And I believe with a complete faith, the emunah shelema, as the Hebrew prayer says, that we will learn to keep the door open. And thus, the world will be a responsible world, a world that responds to God in all His names and all the denominations, Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, humanism, and all spiritual traditions are creating this new space of peace, compassion, and love. And I'm thinking of the picture that is being made now. And I, in this picture, like human beings in pictures that are made all over the world, I only hope with all my heart that when my children's children's children, when children's children will look at this picture and other pictures that are made at this moment, that they will not be disappointed and not be ashamed, but will be proud of me and proud of you and proud of us, because we are truly responsible citizens, members of one human family and one earth community with one destiny.